built-in polls, some features. This is WordPress.com, and also in the administrative section. So they have feedback and then polls. So I had created a poll, and then you can edit it. So PollDaddy has a widget available for those who also want to have polls through PollDaddy. It's just a company like SurveyMonkey. And so you can actually get that widget for the other one. Of course, you're going to need a PollDaddy account in that case, because you can put the widget in, but until you get a PollDaddy account set up, and then they'll give you a token code that you'll put into the widget. So when you're on WordPress.com, you already have, quote, a PollDaddy account, so to speak. So you're set up to go. There's nothing more to do to start using it. And I just created what's your favorite color. So you just added, I actually uploaded some graphic images. You can have some video, or you can even have a voice, sound. You can add video, sound, an image, which is I did these color images I made and just uploaded to this particular one question poll that's here. And then you can actually embed it into starting a new post from here, just giving you the more than one way to get to posting. But if I go to posts, I think I already did one, and who knows, maybe it's in this one. Nope. Let's see, video post, YouTube post, first post. Let me try this one. If not, it doesn't matter. So this is the first post, but you do have this add poll button. So if I want to add a poll to this post, I hit the add poll button. And you pick the poll. And after that, you're going to monitor the poll. The poll has deadline dates and those kinds of things that are available with most polls. So if we go back to the poll link, you can get a gist for that. That was under feedback, polls, and the things I'm editing the page. I'm going to say leave the page. And if I go in and edit this, here's some of the choices up here. Randomize the answer order, allow other answers, which I did add that item. This is not a multiple choice. You only get to pick one color. I don't know if I looked up what sharing was. Down here, display the results to voters. So we could run a poll off of my WordPress site, theoretically. After this, you could answer the poll questions. I'll just give you the link to the web page. Different ways of showing that. The blocking users so they don't answer twice. Expiration time. And if you want to allow users to comment on the poll. So it's one of those fluff items that's built into WordPress.com sites. But on the other hand, you can add, even from PollDaddy, which happens to be the vendor that they picked here, you can add it to the WordPress blog or SurveyMonkey. There's a couple of widgets. So we go over to the one that's not a WordPress.com. We'll do widgets in a little more detail in the next session, hopefully. And then let's see, we got to go to appearance and then widgets. No, it's actually plugins, my mistake. I wanted to do a little bit on widgets before we close, actually. And then here, if I do add new, and I might be able to find the SurveyMonkey, for example. If I just do surveys, SurveyMonkey, I looks like I already looked it up once. So these are third parties. This one looks like you've got to figure out why it's down to 3 stars, why people are not really happy with it. And I'm not sure whether they actually do SurveyMonkey or not. So you really have to check them out. But if we just do polls, actually I was curious whether SurveyMonkey had a WordPress plugin. The other thing would go to SurveyMonkey. Actually, I think I did it. Looked at SurveyMonkey. They have what they call an embed code. So in some cases, some of your software as a service companies will not have a plugin. Instead, they will have an embed code. So you have to, there's a couple ways of getting these software as service companies in. But if we search for plugins, you'll probably get a long list now. 136 of these guys. And they're all different ways of doing polling. Here's the PollDaddy one for doing the same one as the WordPress.com. So that gives you just one of these. And the other one was ratings, which has the wrong one. We go over here, okay, and we're caught up. Ratings is a settings. Okay, ratings and then settings. So you just turn it on or off. So you have some ability to control it by page. You can rate the comments. I'd rate the comments. A lot of the users clean up the bad users, but basically ratings are just like you've seen in other locations. So be very careful with these things because they, on one hand, they're very attractive. The other hand, are they necessary? So a user interaction has a value, and ratings has a value. The question is whether it's useful to the overall goal. But you have this control over here. Do you want to show ratings on the front page? Pages, there's an archiving system that automatically starts putting the older pages into what they call archive, but they're really not archived. It's just the user interface says so many posts are current and so many posts are not. And so archive pages will show the ratings if you pick this, otherwise they'll lose them. And search results, I'm not sure what that one means, but I know you could search in your blog. One of the nice things about doing this, you don't have to write any code to do searching in your blog. Somebody wants to search for a keyword, they can. Or just on posts, or both. And then where you want to put it. And that's all there is to it. Over here under pages, if you want to show it on pages, over here is front page, and then over here is pages. And so we're really looking at the first session we talked about. You can set up your WordPress site so it looks like a website where it has a front page, or you can set it up as a blogging, and actually there's a hybrid, and that again would be a subject for another session. We have, what was the other choice here? And then on comments, whether you want it on comments or not. So that's built in with the WordPress.com site.